The IBF has ordered a title eliminator for Richardson Hitchins versus Jack Catterall at 140 weight. It's going to be a very good fight if it goes through. I feel like they both coming in with the edge. They've been a little more active lately since working with Matchroom and DAZN. So I feel like definitely gonna be a huge test with Hitchins coming off matches against Bowser and Zapata. Then you have Catterall coming off his match against Linares, which was a closer fight than people thought. People thought he was gonna knock out Linares. Linares doesn't get knocked out. He probably gets knocked down, but he doesn't get knocked out. So for a lot of people to say that, I knew they were kind of over the edge a little bit. But that doesn't mean Catterall didn't come to fight. It was still a tough fight. He still was in there with a tough guy. And I think Hitchens, he looked good in his last fight. Just the aggression wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like he could have knocked Zapata out if he would have kind of pressed the gas. But it's never a bad time to get rounds against a guy like that. But it's just that you don't want to go in there with that approach against other competition as far as not going all the way in, taking a risk. Because sometimes, and a lot of times lately, guys been going against certain people, and then later on they don't take risks and put themselves in a position to get a knockout. Jack Catterall is someone who was calling out Josh Taylor and other people recently. He was itching towards seeing what Richardson could do as far as in a match and saying different things as far as possibilities, but it doesn't sound like he was too serious. So somebody must have put something in, put a call in, and said let's make this a mandatory or whatever. Because I don't know. Maybe Josh Taylor is. I don't know. Maybe they didn't want to put Josh Taylor in position to fight Catterall again and get back-to-back losses. I'm just gonna keep it real. Because I don't think his confidence will be high going in there. And then they talked about the fight a little bit, but people weren't really interested in the fight. I thought it would be interesting, but I guess they said later on down the line. But it's not a guarantee that Jack Catterall will actually even entertain this fight. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't. His number one goal doesn't sound like he's reaching for a belt. I'm just being honest. Now, if he takes the fight, good. We're gonna see a good fight. I'm not saying he's not. He doesn't have a chance. It's a 50-50 fight. But is he going in there? Like, from what I'm hearing, he want to fight Josh Taylor again. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't know if that's really the best option for him right now. This is the title eliminator, so he might as well just fight this fight and then go on about his business later on. See what he's already in position to for a title, so I wouldn't be trying to move around or jump around and stuff like that. But I feel like them ordering this, because I think I said this would possibly happen like a month or two ago, but I kind of forgot about it. But it's definitely gonna be a tough test for Catterall, because Hitchens he been a lot more active lately, and then with him being active, he's been ramping up his competition more and more and more and more and more. You know what I'm saying? People, I remember just this time last year. Well, not this time last year. Last year in the summer and the spring. No, I'll say last year around this time. A lot of people were saying, well, he didn't do nothing. He hasn't done anything. He hasn't fought anybody. So, a lot of that done changed this year. He's definitely put his name in the conversation. You know what I'm saying? It only take one or two. For these casual boxing fans, it only take about one or two fights for you fighting a good name, and then they'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, he's done enough. Only one or two fights, man. They just want you to fight somebody they know. That's why they like, oh, Richard Hitchins, he fought Zepeda, so okay. All right, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's put himself in a position already. That 140 division getting real deep, buddy. And I'm telling you, it's a lot of guys who's like top 10, ranked 10, 11, 9, 8, 7. Those the dangerous guys. You know what I'm saying? Because you got some of these guys, they already been at the weight class. And you got other guys coming in, leapfrogging them. So they like, okay, I remember that. I'll remember that when I come up. You know what I'm saying? I'll remember that. So it's definitely going to be a battle. But I feel like I would give the edge to Hitchins because Catterall hasn't had that many rounds lately since the Josh Taylor fight. So that's what I would say, honestly. But it's going to be a good fight. It's going to be a very good fight. It's something I was actually anticipating. Catterall was saying the Josh Taylor thing, so I just kind of stayed away from whatever his plans was because I didn't know what he was going to do. But this is very good for the IBF. Hopefully they take it. Hopefully a first bid goes through well or whatever happens, or hopefully it doesn't have to go to a first bid. But they own the same company, so it should be an easy fight to make. But that's all I got though. Like and subscribe.